So what is going on with President Trump and all this political brief that we are seeing right now? Let's talk about that. So, and again, don't get me wrong. CO2 emission reduction is something that we need to do and face very hard. Yes, but it's not the issue. I've been talking about this for a long time already. I think that we need to stop comparing the secondary aluminum industry against the primary one. It's not the same industry. That means that if we keep comparing the secondary aluminum industry against the primary aluminum industry, the competitive side of the secondary aluminum industry is not growing as fast and in the right way as we want, because we are comparing ourselves with something that is totally different. We need to compare the secondary aluminum industry against the secondary aluminum industry 10 years ago, or from now on, 10 years ahead. That means that we need to implement better systems. We need to implement better activities. We need to implement better recovery, energy recovery systems and closed loop system in order to be more energetically efficient. Is that a way to say that? Well, you understand what I'm saying. You need to be more energy efficient. So the way to do it is to have closed loop systems that allow you to use the energy that you create into the process. But it's not about CO2 emissions reduction. It's about how I can make more with what I have instead of trying to put more into my process in order to make more. The idea is to make the idea of being more efficient is to create more from what we already have. So lose less material, increase the efficiency, have more energy, have more cleaning process. So let's talk about the political brief. Let's go with the first item. So the first one is the trade enforcement. That means that we need to allow us to not be reliable on, or to not rely ourselves on third parties. That means that we need to keep the aluminum here, but also how we can fight those people that is bringing more and more aluminum into the US that is not allowing our industry to have this, let's say, pressure and make ourselves bigger and with more practices so we can create more aluminum in our country that can help us to, let's say, supply the demands instead of buying the aluminum out of the country. So the first thing that we need to do is, or the first thing that we will see in this, let's say, Trump administration is tariff. Everyone is talking about tariff. So let's talk about tariff. We are having tariff for Mexico. Why? I will explain why later. Also China and Canada. Canada is a little bit complicated because we are almost the same country, right?